Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Is it okay? Yes. Hello everyone. My name is Shamnath. I'm a PhD candidate from Prowood Graduate School, conducting by Jönköping University, Sweden. And my paper, the title of my paper is Impact on the Design Phase of Industrial Housing when Applying a Product Platform Approach. I would like to thank my co-supervisor and main supervisor, Mr. Martin Lennartson, who is present here with another interesting paper, and Frederick L., my main supervisor, for their support and contribution to this paper. So I will start with the introduction. The demand for the industrial timber house building is getting increased attention in Sweden. So, and especially with the glue lamp based post and beam building system. That has been acknowledged as a feasible system for multi-stored buildings in Sweden. And you might heard about what is industrialized house building. So it's mainly focused on processing and manufacturing the majority of building components in a factory setup and then transported to the assembly site. So by adopting a on-site manufacturing technique. This glue lamp might be a new term for you. Glue lamp is a structural timber material which is composed by at least two parallel timber boards glued together to make a big structure. It can be from 6 mm to 45 mm board. Generally, the industrialized house building sector strives towards a standardized and controlled process in the design phase. So as we know, the design phase is very important for any construction project as it sets the baseline for the rest of the activities. And the design phase has to be more efficient so that the customer requirement can be efficiently managed with a short lead time. And we know that the customization possibility in construction field is high and it is classified in the engineer to order based manufacturing. So engineer to order, you know that all the customers' requirements are coming in during the design phase, and there are a lot of requirements can come from the customer side. So by understanding this scenario, the practice of platform-based product development could be a path forward to meet this situation, which can be implemented in the early stage of design phase. So Janssen defined in his doctoral thesis that product platform can be very useful in the design phase so that we can reduce the lead time. And we need a set of methods and tools to support the design phase so that the lead time can be reduced. This platform concept is already adopted in many other industrial areas such as automotive. For example, Scania in Sweden, they have a fully predefined platform system. From there, the stakeholders can easily develop their solution. And if we look into the house building industry, it's not that developed. And the main reason for less development is due to the customization requirement from the customer. Because for every project, it's unique in the construction. So the aim of this paper is to map the state of practice in the design phase of a glue lamp building system from a platform theory perspective and outline a path forward for applying a platform development where the component-based product development does not suffice. Also in this paper, the impact on the current practice of the design phase and the future state has been analyzed and discussed. And the scope is delimited to the design phase and a single case study has been conducted. The research methodology, we adopted design research methodology or DRM for this study. DRM is a 4-stage iterative process used for conducting research in design field. And it consists of 4 stages called research clarification, descriptive study 1, prescriptive study, and descriptive study 2. For this research, I have gone through the first 2 stages where the literature studies has been done in the research clarification stage, and empirical studies has conducted in the second stage. And this paper is qualitative in nature, with literature studies combined with the case study strategies. Also, document analysis has been done to strengthen the data collection. And literature reviews, I have conducted literature reviews relevant to the topic. The main topic that I have gone through is production strategies, especially explained by the Hansen. The 4 different production strategies are engineered to order, modified to order, configured to order, and select variant. And some fundamentals of product platform theory defined by Roberts and Ulrich. He defined the main components, the assets of product platform, like component, process, knowledge, and relationships. And then product platform approach in the house building industry. Actually, this area is not well developed. The studies has been done recently, so there is not that much paper available in this section. And the design process in the house building sector. So this study is as I said, it's a single case study. So some discussion about the Case Company. Case Company is a glue lamp producer with the world's oldest glue wood factory in Sweden, which was founded in 1919, and it employs 137 people, the turnover of 28 million euro, and the production capacity of 55,000 cubic meter annually. And the group totally has production facilities in 50 different locations, and it totally employs approximately 3,400 people. So some points about glue lamp building system. The glue lamp building system is called as Treotta building system, which is launched in 2007 by the Case Company, which was one of the major innovation in post and beam building system. This Treotta building system is ideal for hybrid building system because this building system is using concrete, steel, and with concrete, steel, and timber for construction purpose. And it allows an 8-meter span. That's why it's called Treotta. That makes the architectures more space to do their work. And you can see, so this is the building system called Treotta. As you can see, so these are the structural components like column, beam, and trusses in blue. And these are the elevator shaft and staircases with the concrete. And these structures are connected with the steel connectors, and intermediate floors are there and with wall elements. So it's completely built with, so most of used is timber with concrete and steel components. So the figure shows the state of practice, the case in the design phase. So as you can see, this is the information flow from customer to the on-site assembly operation with more detail of design phase. The information flow starts from the customer, from standard drawings and references, and the company standards for permanent loads, which is input to the predefined Excel sheet. And with the help of calculation tools, we can develop, with the help of this calculation tools like StatCon, TrustCon, and MathCon, we can develop 2D models. And from 2D models, with the help of BIM, we can develop 3D models, and it can be sent to the production, suppliers, and on-site assembly. So this is like the current practice of the company. So the case analysis has been done from a platform theory perspective. For that, Robert and Ulrich platform asset has been used. And if you look into the production strategy, the company works both with engineer to order and modified to order strategy. If you look into the product platform theory, I have analyzed the four assets of platform theory, which is component, process, knowledge, and relationship. When I look into the component, it has been partially defined, and there was no product family has been developed from the building system. So the components, there was no standard components that can be derived from the building system. And if we look into the process in the design phase, that has been not standardized, and the sequence of work is not clearly defined. And if I look into the knowledge asset, I can see individual learning and assessment during the design of building components happening between the projects. There is no standard protocol that is following by the employees. And in relation, they are not well aligned internally and externally, and no protocols to follow currently, and there is no formal system to manage the customer feedback. So this is the figure that's showing when applying a product platform concept with the support method, such as design planning, collaboration design, design optimization, and requirement iteration. So these are the support methods introduced by Jansen in his study, and these are the platform assets. When we define these four methods, it will automatically predefine this platform assets that will helpful for all the stakeholders, such as customers and company, to produce their solution very easily. So you can see the information flow and platform support from this figure. The discussion. So for this case company, the support methods such as design planning, collaborative design, design optimization, and requirement iteration should be developed in the design phase, so that they can reduce the lead time and basically reduce the waste, which is a lean way of design and manufacturing. So support tools for daily engineering works could benefit the company to gain reduction of non-value adding works, variability, and less lead time. And the company can adopt a design for manufacturing and design for assembly technique, so that they can reduce the lead time. And it is very significant to develop a support guidelines for daily activities. A conclusion from the mapping, I could see a lack of definition in platform-based product development from a theoretical point of view, and it should be, and there is a need of development of platform support methods and tools in the design phase for the case company, so that they can improve their design phase, which directly improve to reduce the lead time, and they can complete the project as soon as possible. And from the study, I understood that fully predefined and fixed platform system cannot be applied in the house building industry. This is because of the customization requirement from the customer. Some components can be produced automatically, or it can be produced from more configured to order, or some can be produced from modified to order. And there will be some components that can only produce engineered towards production strategy. So that's why it's like the combination of production strategies suits better for the case company. And the platform asset defined by Robert Ulrich and support method described by Jansen together constitute a path forward for the sustainable platform development in the case company. Thank you for your attention.